It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it's Katie Lee. Happy Tuesday, my friends. It is so far a better day than yesterday because yesterday about blew away. Like, I'm so tired of the Idaho wind. I'm so over it, mostly because my entire yard is just all dirt. No grass, none of that. You want to know what also has dirt? My flower pots. You also want to know what else my flower pots have? My dog. That doesn't make sense to you, but guess what? So, in the mornings when I let Nix out, she goes out and I go back and lay in bed for a little bit because she's got to go run off some energy. So, she goes and does her thing. I can't speak today. I apologize. But every time lately that I go out, she thinks that her new spot to lay on is my flower pots. Like, it's a whiskey barrel, so it's about, I don't know, take your arms and then put them in a circle. That's about as big as it is, adult arms. Sorry, kids. But every time I wake up or I go out and I let her in, she's curled up in a little tiny ball in the flower pot. And I was like, dude, you have a doghouse with a bed in it. You have so many places in this yard that you could curl up into a little tiny ball, but she chooses the flower pot. And it's the same one. I have two of them. But she chooses the same one of them. And I'm just like, you better not be laying in the flower pot when I plant flowers in there. Because it's going to be a sad day when you find out that I'm going to put sticks in there so you can't lay in it. Because like I said, I'm going to put flowers in my flower pot. But then I also had the idea, I'm just like, you know what? She does fit really perfectly in it. Maybe she's like a cat. She hangs out with the cats too much. Maybe I'll go to the grocery store and maybe I'll buy her a flower pot just for herself. Thought about getting her a bed for outside, but she chewed up the last one I gave her, so that's no. I'm just going to get a flower pot, put some dirt in it, and I'm pretty sure she's going to be a happy puppy. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103, it's Katie Lee, and I've got your 2 o'clock tea for you today. All right, conspiracy theorists are now thinking that the Blue Origin space flight with Katy Perry and Gayle King was faked. I'm not going to lie, it's looking a little sus. Dig into it a little bit, okay? It looks interesting. Let's see. We have the creators of the movie Tremors. They've regained their rights to the movie, and they are working on a sequel that they hope will star Kevin Bacon. We have Sarah Michelle Gellar and Elijah Wood. They have joined the cast of the Ready or Not sequel. Sydney Sweeney and Michael Bay are developing a movie based on the video game Outrun. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame class of 2025 is going to be announced on Sunday on American Idol. And Netflix is launching a reality show on the WWE writer's room called WWE Unreal. I'm all about that. I can go with that. Kendrick Lamar appeared to mock Drake's lawsuit against Universal Music during the opening of his Grand National Tour. Of course he did. SZA's SOS has overtaken Adele's 21 for the record of most weeks in the top 10 albums, or top 10 among albums by women. And, of course, we have Luther with Kendrick Lamar and SZA, still #1 on the Hot 100. Still, I love that. Then there's this one. Then we have Green Day. So in between their 2 Coachella headlining sets, Green Day played a show at a small club in Pioneer Town, California. But they performed as the cover-ups, and they played 31 cover songs. Of course they did. Of course they did. I love them for that. All right, that is your 2 o'clock tea here on Z103. All right, it's a day to celebrate. We should be celebrating it every single day, but it's Earth Day. So do the Earth a favor and do something nice for it. Recycle. Don't be gross. Z103, it's Katie Lee. Drivers out there. EastIdahoNews.com recently did a story about this. It is a reminder for you. It's National Work Zone Awareness Week, and the Idaho Transportation Department says that speeding, distracted driving, and tailgating are the top reasons people get into crashes in work zones around here. So, when you see the orange cones flashing signs, do the obvious. You slow down, and you put the phone away, and you give the road crews some space, okay? Don't be jerks. They're out there doing what they can. They're working. They're doing their jobs. They're making our roads better in the first place. And everybody deserves to get home safe at the end of the day. So chill out. Be cool. The weirdest thing I saw earlier, it's like we're going back in time to like 11 years ago when I was still in high school. Was that really 11 years ago? Anyways, apparently the Ice Bucket Challenge is back and it's going viral again. So there's a group of college students that got it trending to raise money for the mental health charity Active Minds, which I love it. The Ice Bucket Challenge, it wasn't very fun for me, but it was for a great cause. So, you know what? Bring it back. Z103, it's Katie Lee. How about some snack news for you? Because I feel snacky literally every day of my life. So you know the Nutter Butters, the Nutty Buddies bars by Little Debbie, I think it is? They're coming out with Nutty Buddy cakes. And I'm going to veto this because the only reason that I like the Nutty Buddy bars is because, you know, they got a good crunch to them. The cakes, those are not going to taste good. But also coming soon, we have Snickerdoodle Twix bars. I can get on board with that. Also, Pop-Tarts ice cream. So we're going to get the s'mores, strawberry, and then the brown sugar cinnamon. That one, I don't know if that one's going to end up very well. Cheez-Its, though. We're getting Wendy's Baconator Cheez-Its. Thankfully, it's not the puffed ones because I tried the puffed Cheez-Its. Those things were disgusting. Hated those. Thankfully, they tried them, and hopefully they'll get rid of them. But the Baconator ones, that actually sounds pretty good. So there you go. Some snack news for you. All right, I made you wait just for just a second. So I posted a TikTok earlier, and by earlier, I mean yesterday, what your favorite artist that Z103 plays says about you. So like if your favorite is Billie Eilish, if your favorite is Sabrina Carpenter, what that says about you. You can go check it out. We're on TikTok. Z103 Idaho is how you can follow us. But you can also follow us on other socials as well. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Threads as well. Z103 Idaho. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103. It's Katie Lee. Today, we're talking about dating profile do's and don'ts, basically. So if your entire dating profile is the 5 same selfies with the exact same, I don't know, placement of it. This is, I'm just trying to help here, okay? It's time for an intervention. So here's the deal about your dating profile. You need to post pictures of you doing stuff that you actually enjoy, you know, whether it's hiking, cooking, playing music, hanging out with your dog, chilling out on the couch, hanging out with friends, whatever it is. Show people what your life is actually like, not what your front-facing camera catches anytime that you open it up, okay? So another one is you could probably lose the group photos where nobody can tell which one you are. It's not a guessing game. That is the biggest pet peeve is when you're scrolling through and all they have are group photos and you're just like, well, I don't know which one it is, so you swipe left, okay? It's a dating app. They want to see who you are. And for the love of all the pizza rolls in the world, please do not post any photos of your ex cropped out. We can see the ghost of the shoulder, okay? We know it's not just you. The profiles, they're not about being perfect, okay? They're about just giving people a vibe of who you are. Be an actual human. Be a whole human, not a highlight reel of your last selfie session. Z103, it's Katie Lee, your Red Bull obsessed radio DJ. My friends, I need your help. I need you. I saw one of my friends on Instagram have the new Red Bull, the white peach Red Bull, which means I can get it somewhere. So I am begging somebody, like, what's a girl got to do to find these new Red Bulls? I need to know what it tastes like because I cannot find the new purple one anywhere. Like, did they discontinue it already? That grapefruit and blossom one, it became my #1, and now I can't find it. So I need something to replace that sadness, and I need to try the new white peach one. So if anybody has seen this, please tell me where to find it. Even though it's supposed to be coming out on like the 28th, I can't wait. I need to know now. So if you see it, help a girl out, let me know. You can give me a call, 208-524-1033 if you see it, or slide into the DMs on social media. Please, please. I'm obsessed. I need Red Bull. I need to try the new one. Z103, it's Katie Lee, and I got your daily dummy for you today. So if you didn't hear me earlier, it is Earth Day. You know, it's a time to plant trees, take care of plants, recycle a little bit, pick up some trash, but probably not the time for this ding-dong in LA who decided to celebrate by getting a chainsaw and getting on a bike, because why not? It's LA. You go ride bikes all around. And he ended up cutting trees downtown for no reason. Like, he just went and chopped down a bunch of trees in public, the downtown area. And like, for some eco villain on a low budget scooter, like, that's just weird to me. So, authorities are still looking for the culprit, but social media has already dubbed him the Chainsaw Charlie. Interesting. I don't know. I feel like you probably need a good reason to chop down some trees in LA, because you already don't have many anyways. So probably don't chop down any trees today. Go and plant one. I need some trees. I still got to go keep my trees alive that I planted last year. I'm a little concerned about those babies. Z103, it's Katie Lee, my friends. I'm out of here for the day. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.